probably around 9 o'clock, maybe 9:30. 9:23. What do you want to see? You could be anywhere on the internet. Obviously, you're on the internet. You could be anywhere, but you're on the internet. And you could be anywhere on the internet, but you're here. So, what would you like to discuss? The conversation is driven by your guys' comments. I want to see gear. I want to see snakes. What do you want to see? William S., what's going on, man? How was your day? Keith Litz, hello. James Young, Simmerwell, what's up, AJ? Seaside, what's going on? We ran into Nashville, Murfreesboro, actually. We drive past that big-ass castle on the hill. If you've never been there, it's worth going to. It's pretty neat. Once. And then we went into Murfreesboro and had some dinner, early dinner. And then came into Dixon, ran around there. Harbor Freight, Lowe's. I need some, for putting water tubing, 1/4-inch water tubing together. Like those little barbs. I've got tons of T's. I need one that just pieces 2 pieces together. So we went to Lowe's, but they didn't seem to have any like drip mist irrigation stuff. Purged some black. Oh shit. William S., good weekend. Mark Termel, what's up? DH, what's going on? How is everyone? We got some more caging. Well, we got all the caging that would fit in the 4Runner. So we got all the caging we could get, and then we got a couple snakes today, and then I got a set of bolt cutters that I need for this carrier that I'm building. Missed most of the lives this week, winding down Midwest Preparedness. Looking forward to being at SRF. Right on, Matt. I will not be at SRF. We will have the shop open on Saturday. I don't know, probably noon till late in the evening, or depends. We'll see how many people are here. Am I building a cat carrier? Did I send you that? I actually want one of those cat carriers. I'm going to have to get a super cool cat, though, to carry it around in. Byron H., what's up? Tim, what's up? Evening all. How the snake show is cool. We got a couple of cool animals. Got all the caging that would fit in the 4Runner. Amanda has started a needle nose plier collection. She's doing some super cool 3D print stuff, but she just printed. Well, she had this, but she needed more. She needed more pliers to fill it up. So we got more pliers. Amanda has lots of needle nose pliers. So if you have some super old, super cool needle nose pliers that you would like to not have anymore, send them to Amanda. She will be happy to love and care for your needle nose pliers. You need to get 3H Brandon to tattoo a hairless cat. I always said with Sebastian, with Babyhead, I said we should go as Dr. Evil and Mini-Me, and I'll have a hairless cat, and you can have a hairless rat. He never thought it was cool enough to do it. I've been talking to Brandon all day, actually. Had a long conversation with someone today about AI. If you sit in an office cubicle, your job's fucking gone long before 5 years, man. They are firing people left and right. We got people walking in the door more than we ever have because that somebody told them we were hiring because they saw the video I took down 4 weeks ago. And we get, and Cody's like, hey, 4 people came by looking for jobs. I go, how'd they look? He goes, well, the fact that I didn't send them to you tells you all you need to know, really. Out there Sunday, cover crops at Tad's. Right on. I think Brandle's coming out or supposed to work with Tad this weekend, so I would assume he'll be there filming. Yeah, if you work in a cubicle, you better fucking figure out what it is you like doing, that passion, right? That cubicle job you have where you take a portion of the money to do your thing that you love to do. You better figure out how to fucking monetize that really fast because you are about to be out of jobs. If you got a job where you don't have to show up to work, your job's almost over. If you got a job where you don't have to physically fix something for someone, you're about to be over. You're about to be unemployed. I feel like AI could do a better job than the management a lot of times, right? Because it's if this, then that. It's not about feelings. If this, then that. If this happens, this thing happens. Chuck, what's up? Reason I brought that up is professional jobs like accounting and law are getting hit. Yeah, absolutely they are. Abso-fucking-lutely they are. In the next 5 years, you think that? I think it happens before that. It's already happening. It's happening all over the place. Look how many people that were working remotely, and they called them back in, and they're like, well, I moved. Okay, well, you move back right fucking now or you're unemployed. There's a ton of people unemployed. I got people coming in here looking for work, and I'm like, what do you normally do? They're like, I'm a pipe welder. I'm a pipe fitter. I work on the railroad. Like, what the fuck happened to your jobs? Like, how do you not have, those were, 120, like you're asking for a $30,000 an hour job. Like, what happened to your $150,000 job? Like, you're going to hate it here. Hate being a law enforcement officer. I feel like the system is very much against you. And a lot of you guys are fucking assholes. But the system is, and I'm not an all cop bad guy. I'm not a fucking be an asshole when I get pulled over. If you guys stop me, I roll my windows down, hands on the steering wheel, lights on. But a lot of you guys are fucking corrupt. With that said, the system is absolutely against you. Magistrate. What the fuck is a magistrate? Somebody acting as a judge who is not a judge, who has not graduated or fucking passed the bar. It's about fucking financial revenue. It's just about fucking piracy and theft. Your guys' fucking asset forfeiture, that's some bullshit. And I build gear for you guys. I get it, man. I understand. But until you guys start taking fucking care of the corrupt guys, you're all in the same fucking swimming pool, in the same water full of shit. Trying to buy 8 mag war bag. You can't find it because on every video I've ever put up of the 8 mag war bag, I said, we build them custom. And it's baffling how many dudes have hit me up and they're like, I want one of these. And I'm like, cool, payment is through Cash App. And as soon as we build it, they go silent. And I'm like, hey, motherfucker, I'm selling this to somebody else tomorrow. Oh, I don't have Cash App. My Cash App doesn't work. I'm making these things. They're not going through the normal website because I'm funneling the money to Cash App because I want to use it for something else so that it's in a different pool of money. So, with that said, message me on IG, Instagram. Message me. Tell me what you want. I want an 8 mag war bag. I would like this color. 1 tone, 2 tone, whatever. And they're $450. And I'm going to tell you all of that. I'm going to reiterate all that to you. And you're going to tell me, yes, I have a Cash App. And I'm going to build that thing. We're going to cut that thing out Monday, Tuesday. And we're going to build it. And I'm going to tell you it's done. And you're going to send me the money when it's done. Rocky Steel Vlogs. What do you do, Rocky Steel Vlogs? What's up, buddy? Patrick, Sparta, Tennessee. What are we doing in Sparta? THP had a sobriety checkpoint right at the end of my road on 641. At the end of your... So on the other side of the interstate. We just came off the interstate a minute ago. Almighty King, are you a patrol officer, man? What state are you operating out of? What city are you in? Like major city. I'm not asking specifically where you are. That being said, Dean, a lot of boys ride the back roads and the levees, drinking all day long. Unconstitutional, easy ticket. Yeah, it's easy tickets. That's what it's about, man. Philippines, right on, man. I love lumpia, buddy. Philippines run the United States Navy. Check this out. Clever. I need a way to contact you through the day. I was going to send you some stuff on breaching today. I need to contact you. I need to be able to contact you through Facebook Messenger. This is a pied titanium. Unfortunately, it's a male. He'll still get big, but not as big as the females. You about to bite me? Pieds are known to be assholes. Don't know why, but most of them are. This one's been pretty cool. That doesn't mean he will be tomorrow. Beautiful animal. It's a paragon animal. It's one of Jim's. And there's a little girl standing there. She wanted to see it, so they took it out. And I said, "You gonna buy that?" And she was kind of like cunty. I'm like, "Are you gonna buy that? That's an awesome animal." And she just fucking acted like, "How dare you talk to me?" She was with her boyfriend. So she put it back. We walked around for a few minutes. Came back and we bought it. I was gonna buy it, whether she said she was or not. Had she not bought, I knew I was gonna buy it right then. If she didn't pull money out right then, I was gonna buy it. But I did give her the opportunity to buy this. And I got another one over here too, super cool. I have another pied over here, pied albino, white albino. Super cool animal. Unfortunately, it's a male too. But you can never go wrong with paragon animals. If you got stuff from Jim and you decide you don't want it, you can always trade it for other shit somewhere, or people will buy it. It's just a very recognized name. Oh, you just bit, you little shit. Come here. Why did we do that? Maybe the pied holding true. So this is a pied also. I thought it was het for pied. Amanda thought it was pied, but it could be with all the white underneath. Pied means it's missing color pigment. You'll see a lot of them, like on a black snake that's pied. You'll just have these white blotches that just have no pigment at all. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. So, this is the one she was holding when I walked up, and I said, "I do not want that snake. We do not need a male, and I do not need that male." But here it is. It'll be cool. And then we bought a bunch of caging. We got a bunch of, well, racks. And it's weird, man. These, like, the show is slow. It's a small, it's a good venue. They did it in a strip mall. It was easy to get to, lots of parking, in just like an abandoned building that hadn't been leased out. Good venue, no walls inside. And there's only like, we were actually a vendor there. We did not vend. We'd actually had 4 tables there. So we had the, like a 20 by 20 booth area. And we didn't have our stuff ready. We told them weeks ago we weren't going, but we'd come out to the show. And we walked in, there was 22 vendors. And it was weird, like I was talking to people who were excited, and I'm like, "What's your YouTube, what's your Instagram?" And a lot of them are like, "I only do Facebook." I'm like, "Hey, maybe you don't know, but if you set up, because you just go through the back end on Meta, and if you post to Instagram, which has way more traffic than Facebook, you'll gain way more business. But if you post to Instagram, it automatically posts to Facebook. So you only have to do one or the other." And I even showed them. And they're like, but, I'm like, and Amanda just, I just watched her walk away. Like, people with 1,000, 2,000 followers, and I'm like, man, if you would just merge this with your Instagram, and it's revenue, right? Everybody's fighting for money right now. Like, I bought these cages off this dude. He had these 4 racks. And I'm like, "Do you have any more?" He's like, "Well, they're not put together." I'm like, "Well, I'll buy them. I'll buy everything you have here, like all of it." Well, I'd have to go to the never mind. I know that I'm your biggest sale today. I promise I'm the biggest sale that he's made the entire weekend. Making 6 figures in 2000 with 2,000 followers on Instagram. Yeah, these guys have 1,000 and are making hundreds of dollars. During a constitutional protected activity, I had to pee back, peel back an officer's qualified immunity layer by layer, with like an onion. Know your rights. I don't understand why some people are afraid of money. They're not. They just like to. I heard Rob today saying, I was listening to something Rob had put out, and he's like, everybody likes to bitch and complain because there's no, the threshold to entry is so easy, right? Everybody can do it. Whereas when you're doing something positive or something that puts you forward, it usually takes execution and effort. So people are afraid of success. I don't think so, man. I think they're just that lazy. I think they're really that fucking lazy, man. You want to buy everything I have? How can I take all your money in a second? Why does it seem established businesses have trouble? TikTok doesn't like the things I say. I have 125,000 followers on TikTok. When you look at the revenue that we've made, it's $5. $5. I was talking to a girl the other day that makes fucking 20 grand off TikTok. And I have way more followers and way more traffic than she has. She makes tons of money because she's got her titties up in cleavage and she's showing lizards, right? I say whatever I want. Well, you guys know what I say. And TikTok is very much not that. If you told me you would buy everything I had, I'd have walked up. You did my fuck yeah, man. Because there was nobody else there buying shit. No one. Like, I don't get it, man. Bad Karma, what's up? Can you do a live reaction of Trapanarella by Franco? I don't know what that. I don't know what you're fucking even saying, dude. The fact that I can pronounce it, I'm gonna go with no. How many snakes do we have? I don't know, 100 or so. Yeah, the white. That albino just bit me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Which one?
The albino.
The whitehead?
No, the albino.
Oh.
Special operations equipment nailed it. I tried to give independent business cash money that are struggling, and they don't even do a thing to accept. Yeah, it's fucking bizarre, man. It is bizarre. That's fine. A little bit of laziness. I'll buy all your shit for nothing later. 35,000 followers on TikTok. I say whatever the fuck I want. Made 35. Yeah, that's the point, right? That's the point. Spiders. I saw spiders today. I don't do any spiders. I don't do any bugs at all. I have a pet garden spider that lives on the antenna of my truck at the moment. That's cool. I have these cool like jumping spiders on my gates when I open them. Very neat, like super fast and hunched down. Pretty neat, man. Kind of like little dogs. Do you have sponsorship from Beaver? That's good, man. That's good. What was that compressor we were looking at tonight? The tanks. What was that for? I can't remember what that was about. Right before we got out of the truck. And I said those air tanks are the same tanks we use for air rifles. What was the product?
It was that little rebreather. Or not rebreather.
That's what it was.
Thing.
Little tiny scuba pack. Pretty neat. Almost like a spare air, but it's on your backpack with a reg. And they said you get like 20 minutes of, air off of it, and then you can fill it off. They've got that little compressor, like a little Beaver compressor, like you use for air guns. It survived 50. Oh, your garden spider's still there. Love the sewing. Thank you, man. Thanks. We just moved one of the sewing machines out to the podcast room and set up some. Well, it's been set up. We have multicam Alpine. Multicam. Is it Alpine? It's Alpine. The snow stuff in the corner. We got six Alpine panels, so it's like 12 by 12. And then on the other side, we've got, I don't know, 20 feet or so of multicam black. And then we just hung up Omni wall yesterday. Check out these photos here. I got to post this, so I'll post it out, but it's really nice. I don't know if you guys can see that. and that Omni wall right there is a 4x8 setup. And that whole kit came with all that shit. It's got a ton of stuff with it. Reels, cord reels and cord holders, you know, just a prong that holds your cords and stuff. It's got all kinds of charging stations and holds all your impact drivers and drills and shit. It's nice. If you haven't seen them, check it out. It's Omni Wall. They got a good Instagram page. And they do them in any colors, man. Whatever your color is. I haven't seen purple. That's what Brandon wanted.
They do Tiffany blue?
Yeah, they might now. I haven't seen it. You might look. But we could, the way to do that would be take all the, it'd be easier to do the panels. We could just paint the panels or bead blast them and then put black parts on there. It'd look cooler with like black base and then all the parts in blue. But bead blasting all that shit and all the compound angles, it'd be easier just to do the panels.
Yeah.
If you just got the grid wall, we could paint them. Had a jumping spider riding on motorcycle handlebar while I was putting around the campground. Oh, I saw that dude who's ridden 100,000, is it 1,000 miles a day or whatever? Fucking crazy, man. That was wild. I watched some of his content last night after you guys were talking about that. Whoever sent me the link, thank you. If you have trouble with air hose and extension cords twisting, leave them in the sun. Yeah, they warm up. Those giraffe reels are pretty nice though, that roll them back up. Those are pretty good. Dropped my phone today, cracked the corner of the screen, waiting on insurance to fix it. Go to one of those Asian nail salons. She'll have one of her kids will be working in the corner, usually in an elevated booth that's about 6 by 6 feet, and they'll fix that. It'll void your warranty, but dude, they'll have your shit running in like 20 minutes. Any update on Snake Pod? You and Spear? No, I got to talk to Jack. I'll talk to him. He was gone for a long time at the in Alaska. I got another podcast, Reptile podcast, I'm about to do once a month with one of the show promoters. Are you concerned about how we're moving towards a cashless? Yeah, absolutely. Not a fucking thing you can do about it. I mean, buy silver, fucking set up a barter network, assign a value to your products, and you know, get dudes that'll trade with you. Give them some kind of advantage, you know, to bribe them into a barter situation, because most people won't. Buy gold, buy silver. I mean, there's no, especially with like know your customer, you know, on all the crypto shit. I don't think that video you sent me is, I don't know what it was. Did you know coconut husk is a better medium to use in the sand blaster? Depends what you're doing, right? Depends what you're doing. Yeah, I've seen the coconut stuff. I've also seen, you know, all kinds of shit. I have a bead blaster. I've never used a bead blaster. I've never used it once. I thought I was doing good racking up 500. You are doing good racking up 500. That other dude is just fucking insane. I mean, he's running so many electronics on his bike that he's burned through the stator and shit. That thing he has on the back, though, is neat. He's got a fuel tank on the back that auto pumps into his tank. That's neat. Great option for compressed air cylinders, expired scuba bottle. If you buy a cheap Chinese compressor and fill them to half capacity. Right, so they just won't, they're not in hydro and they won't pass VIP because they're not in hydro because of the stamp date, right? Video you sent me, Royal Marines, trying to be cool. Like, it's still a cool page if you look through it, man. There's a cool caving ladder that came across my radar today. It's a Delta dude that had made it. But it's a carbon fiber rungs, and then the rope is Kevlar rope. But it's cool because each of the rungs plugs into the other rung, so you don't have to carry a painter's pole, you know, or anything like that to deploy the hook. The system itself makes its own fucking pole, and it'll set a 30-foot rope. So you can do all your first story buildings and shit. You can do 2-story, but on a first story building, how do you get your grapple hook back down from the base? You have enough fucking pole that you can get it down with the same piece of equipment. And that whole setup, that whole caving ladder weighs 2 pounds. It's pretty. That's what caught me, and I sent it to a few people. And then it started showing me all kinds of breacher and manual entry stuff. But they have on their SDV, I don't know where it deploys from, but it's got to be compressed air. But they're launching right off of an SDV a fucking 50-foot caving ladder. It's fucking pretty cool. And that's how I ended up seeing all that stuff, Jason. Every time I see British be cool, I just think you eat beans and toast. Just to leave Omniwall, you referred someone to think. Yeah, the Omniwall is good shit. I've got some here. I'll show you. I got some in the garage right here, and they've got gun mounts for it and all kinds of shit. Gallotech's really cool too, but you know, Omniwall has a lot of colors, and you know, Omniwall is more like homeowner. The Gallotech's very expensive. They've got, you know, battery charging stuff. Even the cradles and buckets are grid wall on the face. It'll use all of your normal pegboard shit will lock in. And then it's got those are hangers for, you know, drills. And they got all kinds of packages and stuff. And most holidays they seem to go on sale. They do. I got mine at like 20 or 25% off. I've had it for 2 years before I set the big one up. Brandon just sent me art for his new shirt. Yeah, I saw that the other day. Stop seeking attention. You are too old for that. Well, I mean, I only have like 3 million followers across social media, so. And then there's you, who has 0. And one of us is watching the other one. I mean, you want to guess which one you are? Fantastic research and where to find it. That sounds like a pretty cool channel. Too bad you're such a little cunt. One of my good friends comes to all the SOE parties and stuff is British. I call her beans on toast. Somebody look at fantastic research there and let's see. Love you, but what's the crake? I don't know what you're fucking. Goddamn, speak fucking English, motherfucker. You're watching a channel. The best shit that happens in the world on YouTube is the United States. So somebody check out Fantastic Research's page there before we block her. What's her content? Let me guess. 0 content. Let me also guess. Brand new channel. 0 content. Give you something to stay for? I don't give a fuck if you stay here. Like, absolutely do not fucking care. The same way your little dick fucking claws got here, you can fucking swipe right the fuck out of here. Connects Tuesday. Connects Tuesday. Here, let me help you out. Now you're banned. You're still watching me. And I know that you're typing out to see if I really banned you. And I know that you see you're typing out. I see your text. I know you see your text. It disappears. Just watch it for a second. What you texted out that posted, it'll disappear because you're banned. We will never see you here again until you make another fake account. Just thinking about your old live videos with Colin. Yeah, I said that today. We were in Murfreesboro. And I go, man, we went there with Colin. We were at Samurai's today. I had some sushi that was very much not good. Like I had ikura, which are salmon eggs, and they like stuck to my teeth and they were sour. They were horrible. I spit them out. They were horrible. 2011, zero content. Well, she's banned. Chuck, what's up? Bought another piece of land in... Oh, good for you, dude. Very cool, man. How much? How much property? Thoughts on why so many recent shootings with the shooters leaving messages? Well, I think copycat type of shit coming from the same chat rooms, or it's MK Ultra shit, and the powers that be are having them do that so that it looks like it's the other side, so they can, you know, pass more of their laws and shit, right? Get us on board with them taking firearms away from the other side. Because there isn't really a side. While they have you believe there are sides, it's really the same. What's with people making fake accounts just to troll? I have some in particular trolls who have been with us for years. I have a stack of printer paper of people who have made, that come through the emails, that have made threats to rape my children, kill me, the whole, I mean, you name it, the most heinous shit you've ever heard of. It's been going on for decades. And these people come back, they'll make the same profile pictures and, you know, brand new accounts, slightly different names. Has SOE seen an uptick in business with current? No. If you want to see an uptick in business in this industry, it's only when Democrats are in office. When you guys have a fear, when they start talking lockdowns and you start thinking ammunition's going to be hard to get and such like that, that's when we see a rise in business. Because you guys feel comfortable right now. You don't feel threatened right now. They're not coming after you. Do you think the trolls are past canceled orders, possibly comp? No, I don't think so. I used to think they were probably competition. I don't know. How many of the life-size dinosaurs are you buying? I haven't heard back from that dude. Several people sent me that. I've not heard back. My question was how much to take all of them, and we haven't heard anything from them. 4 boys plus. I have everything that you've ever seen. I don't sell stuff. Have I thought about? No, I've never. What is a plate carrier? Holy shit. Ooh, what's a trouser snake? No, I've never fucking thought of making a plate carrier. Somebody want to tell them? SD Kid 29. What pieces of gear have I made that you own? What do you got? Moonshine?
No, I'm mixing my face up.
An empty jar of moonshine?
No, it's empty.
1 dinosaur for each side. Where did we say they were? It's 8 hours away.
Who?
The dinosaurs. Was it New Jersey?
North Carolina.
No, it's not North Carolina. Ross, what's up? I don't have an SMG subload to show you. Have I ever thought of making? Are you fucking with me? Have you ever thought of making? Ooh, what's a Cobra belt? So same features as the subload, dual elastic for the leg strap, detachable hanger. Lids are very long. Velcro goes all the way down, so you can adjust this lid high or low, and it will fit everything. It'll fit, man, I'll bet you get a P90 mag in this fucking thing. Yeah, it'll hold Chris, Max. It'll hold Chris. The real, like the Chris with the big piece on there. Yeah, especially like the airsoft ones. What are you missing about the plate carrier? Derek, what's up? What are you missing about the plate carrier? Okay, I've been in business 35 years. I don't make a plate carrier because I don't have to make a plate carrier. There's so many people making good plate carriers.
You just don't want to. You keep asking for it.
I've made, there's probably 200 SOE plate carriers out there. You might see a plate carrier in the future, soon-ish. We just bought a laser. We bought a fucking big laser. It'll be here next week. Patrick, yeah, come by, man. Might not have time. No worries. Whenever you're here. Plate carriers are labor intensive. We'll do a very stripped down. We'll do it modular plate carrier. OD Black SMG subload. Yep, they're cool. They're boxed on the bottom, right, rather than pleated, so the mags will sit completely low. What are you printing out? Do you know, that's not a pied, right? That's a het for pied. That yellow albino.
White tiger pied retic.
Okay. Thanks for the gear. Thanks for the gear donation. You are welcome. Spags gave me some love on the live. Spags gave you some love on the live earlier. Right on. I assume he's coming to Camden. Finally parked for the night. What's up, Jose? Dual head cutter. Yeah, we got a dual head cutter. Yep. What did we get? Let me see. I did get a dual head cutter. Can I find the dual head cutter? I don't see it. I had a picture of it at Instagram, but it wouldn't let me screenshot it. So Cody took a photo of it. I'm guessing Cody has it. Yeah, it's a dual head. It's green and black. What's the most underappreciated product you make? Oh, I don't know. It just depends. That would change from person to person. The shotgun rig's super badass. Guys that aren't, really into shotguns and stuff wouldn't know that. The M1 Grand chest rig is awesome, but only if you have an M1 Grand. The tool aprons are good. We have a lot of tool aprons. We run them often. Love that when you both walk around, it sounds like an analog stopwatch. It's the floors in here, man. Everybody's shoes squeak in here.
My Doc Martens don't, but that's
Flat pack. Yeah, lever gun chest rig's really good. We built that because Chris wanted that. Yeah, Scott, it's coming out of Cali. Here, I'll tell you who. I think I had a screenshot from the. Nope, it's a Flex Laser Pro 6340 X2. And it is coming out of California. I talked to a man with a very heavy Spanish accent, and I sent him payment while we were on the phone. And he said it will ship Monday or Tuesday, which means Wednesday or Thursday. Is there no, how does Marhiko order the subload? Is there no creation for it? I think we have orders for them, right?
Yeah. There might not be any available.
should be able to order it.
It'd be nice if I had an app for the website and I didn't
Or
have to go.
something.
We are so spoiled now. I just have a button for everything. I think we took them offline. We had them on a promo or something. There it is. Nope. That's the micro rig, Josh. Is there a subload? Subgun subload? Subgun subload, it's here. Subgun subload. OD black. Scott Taylor, do you have a laser? You seem to know a bit about them. I know nothing about them. Flat pack, yeah, the flat packs are awesome. You can put some quarters in there and use it as a sap too, especially like that 4-inch flat pack. Bifold tool carriers, those are cool. We just did gray ones, which we've never had. I've got a pile of Typhon Toxic tool bags here right now. We just did Multicam Black and Woodland kit bags. I've got stacks of those. Anybody do anything cool today?
How about snakes?
Not you. You do cool shit every day.
You said anybody.
It's weird when I ask like normies if they did anything cool and they're like, I went to McDonald's.
No, not really.
Are the feds conducting raids in Memphis? I don't know the answer to that, Clever. I would assume that if they are, we would be hearing about it. Like you'd be seeing motherfuckers get slammed on the ground, like ice raid type of shit. But I don't know, dude. Shave that off. Kevin. Come on, you call yourself Kevin. First of all, you got 2 first names. Did your brother fuck your cousin? That's how you came to be dipshit? I'll bet your last name is a 3rd fucking first name too, isn't it? Why do you care? What does it matter? You're not sucking my dick. I'm sure you're sucking dicks, but you're not sucking my dick. I'm sure those hairy ass truckers have fucking facial hair. Flew to Tennessee for a wedding, and the baggage claim person said, you must have the SOE bag. Asked how he knew. He laughed and said SOE shirt and jacket. That's cool, dude. So good they named you twice. Dude, participate in the conversation or move along, man. Somebody here will just block you here in a second if you keep being an asshole. Working, mowing, picking up daughter, first birthday gift from a friend. That's cool, man. That's cool. Have more kids, man. Have more kids. Camping with the youngest son. Very cool, man. What?
Only if you can support them.
Have more kids whether you can support them or not. Fucking figure it out. I've been learning to sew from your full build. Awesome, dude. Awesome. I forget when I'm doing those videos that people watch it to learn how to sew. And a lot of times I've just said the same thing so many times that I just go through and do the build. Picked up your Walther 99. Very cool, man. Did you get a chance to shoot it? I'm a hairy ass trucker, but I shaved my beard this week. I have this because my wife likes it. If I cut it off, I look 10 years younger. Worked on the farm with your livestock. What kind of livestock guardian dog you got? What do you got, man? Talk of troops going into Portland. Yeah, I bet they are. You see all those fucking fat liberal girls getting slammed on the ground? It's always fat white girls and skinny fucking dudes that look like they're taking fucking estrogen. Some just have no idea what a flavor's is. I got so many tools in my bag, it's tough bringing it with me in and out. Yeah, they get heavy, man. We weighed mine. Mine's 22 pounds in a small tool bag. Low boy every day because I may be cleaning today and moving equipment. Yeah, I get it, dude. I get it. I'm going to make some shorter tool pods. I just realized that in my normal tool bag, the tool pods, when I put all my wrench sets and screwdrivers, I've got like 5 inches of flap. I think we're going to probably do 3 sizes of tool pods. Supposed to have a good weekend, but ran my DNA with Ancestry and found out I'm a Jew and not oppressed. Come on, man. Jew's not a, it's not a race. My son swore into the Marines. Oh, very cool, man. Are you pleased with that? Did you, was that your idea? Was that his idea? One of my daughters says, I look like a girl when I shave my beard. Yeah, the tool pod, I think it'll be, I think we'll do 3 because we'll come out with one that's bigger than what we actually have for the large. Pierre, what's up, dude? That GT3 is fucking badass. That's not the wing that comes, that's not the fin that comes with it, right? The tail fin. What do we call that? What is that called? It's not called the tail fin anymore. All him, he had to convince me to sign. Right on. Spoiler. Got it. Is that the stock spoiler? They don't all have that, right? That's all fair. Oh, cool. Badass. Now building another jungle rig for your daughter. Right on, man. Is there video of the subloads? I think I did a build video. I think there's a build video of it. You think Taiwan's fucked soon? I don't think China's what they fucking portray to be, man. I don't think so. When the fucking war first kicked off over there, the Russians were flying all kinds of shit there in Ukraine that was getting shot down. And China said, hey, stop getting those fucking planes shot down because it was making them look bad. That's why they went back to flying all the MiGs and shit when they flew. And then they grounded all the aircraft because they were fucking destroying those Chinese planes that Russia was flying. Had an old SOE video pop up the other day of you raging to Jeff about finding baby head candy wrapper. We call them baby head nests. Working my second job to offered more SOE. Well, thank you, man. Our SAS here in UK, best special forces in the, right on. Right on, Kevin. Too bad you don't have any fucking dental work. Imagine if you brushed your teeth and you ate something, some food that wasn't fucking yellow. I mean, try seasoning, motherfucker. Like, don't you guys have goddamn salt over there? China postures. We overbuild. They steal the tech over the next. I think it's coordinated. I think it's coordinated. I think Trump says, all right, we're going to do this. And you guys do this. And then we'll do this, and then you do this. I think it's all a fucking puppet show. Had no idea they were flying Chinese jets in the beginning. They were. Yeah, check it out. We're not all. No, I know you're not all beast of all beast, man. The SAS is fucking good to go. Who dares wins. You guys were way cooler in like World War I and World War II. Still, nonetheless, I mean, you guys aren't shit without the United States. Let's be real. Your whole entire fucking country is being overrun and fucking taken over by Muslims, and you guys can't do a fucking thing about it because you let them disarm you. Your people are being raped and killed by motherfuckers that are making fucking edged weapons out of, like, you guys fucking changed your fucking buses are made of fiberglass so fucking natives can't cut them apart and kill you people with them. Yet you guys aren't allowed to have fucking arms or edged weapons. No guns. Reminds me of Kim Kennedy. Who's Kim Kennedy with the Chicago Tribune when Dak Shepard plays it in the movie Let's Go to Prison. We're not all, and I know you're not all obese. You cannot comment on teeth. If you had a white one, you would have a snooker set. I don't know what you're fucking talking about. Again, man, one of us is watching the other one. I'm gonna make more money right now while you watch this video you don't like than you will make in the entirety of this fucking month. Go take your country back, buddy. The government is going to do the same. No, the government's them. Yeah, what the government's going to do? Yeah. You do like it. I do like it. You like what? England? I hope so. You're fucking stuck there. Kevin's a homosexual. I don't think Kevin can even use the word homosexual without some bobbies coming and tapping him over the head and taking him to jail. I mean, God forbid he says on fucking Facebook that he doesn't want his money going to immigrants. They might give him 3 years in jail, and then if he accepts responsibility and admits his crime, they'll reduce it to 20 months. Crazy how flying your nation's flag is offensive to my yeah, ours is too. This is the flag that I will currently be flying. Kiri, what's up? Are you tired? I bet you've had a full week. If bored, change your VPN to England and post offensive memes. I think this is what we should put on the back of the expeditionary hoodie. No surrender, no quarter. Homestead Glamour. Hey, how are you? Fire spinning just nice. Nice. I bought the flag the other day on Amazon, tens of thousands. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the biggest you can get right there. I could not find one larger. We might have to make one. I got these racks today. This will make a few things easier. I'm going to take these tubs out and replace them with this size tub right here. He didn't have any more of these, so we'll order some of those Monday. Multicam black, red, blue flag would be killer, yeah. Because you're calling yourself two first names, which means you're probably confused in many ways. I like all those comic movies about England. What was the one where the kid's the spy? What's that one? Didn't all those thugs, those bullies, those gang guys, didn't they all have two first names? I bought mine from a flag shop in Columbia, Tennessee. There's a shop, all they sell is flags. But the biggest I've ever found is that one there. I think it's 4 by 6 feet. Have you guys seen Recycled Firefighter? He's making some flags that are beautiful. He's doing them out of fire hose. And he's got some red, white, and blue flags that are pretty amazing. He does a couple different sizes. Greetings from Argentina. Hello, how are you? Is it Rocio? Want some, get some. We need a hoodie that on the inside of the hoodie it says fuck off. So you can flip it back and it just says fuck off. Flag is 3x5 and 6x8. Oh, I'd like to have a 6. Maybe mine's 6x8. I do not have a Union Jack flag. Do you have one for me? Look at these. Amanda made these. Pretty cool. Rocio. Got it. Okay. Well, welcome, bud. Have you used any of the big merch fulfillment companies? Any recommendations for managing merch? Rather make less money, have higher quality products. I'm not sure what you're asking me, Nomadic. I'm not sure what you're at, like bigger merch fulfillment. Are you talking about like print on demand for t-shirts and stuff like that? 7 months. Chickens finally started laying eggs. First 6 eggs. Oh, nice, dude. Good. Raise their protein up a little bit. I find if I, like when they're not laying or if the egg production's a little low, high percentage, higher protein pellet feed or crumble. But if you add, just like add a fistful of black soldier flies or mealworms, you know, like just freeze-dried ones, just dehydrated or whatever. A bag, get a bag, add that in. When my quail wouldn't lay eggs, they weren't laying, just by adding a little bit of that to their feed, they turn their egg production right on. I got another one. What about a Harley flat pack type backpack for plate carrier? I'm not following. Do you have an example or something? What about a Haley flat pack? I haven't seen it. I don't know. But I bought some bolt cutters today to make a pack for the back of an armor carrier or a hydro type pack for bolt carrier cutters. Do you plan a garden for your chickens to raid? No, no. My chickens have access to the whole upper fenced area though. Like they run 3 acres. Joshua, what's up? Why did I walk out here? What was I going to show you? Ooh, I don't remember why I came out here. Oh, the bolt cutters. That's what I came out here. You hope Cooper Hawks gets my chickens? Why are you such a fucking asshole? Like, why are you here? Let me ban you. Here, you're gone, you fucking turd. My dogs fucking kill hawks. If you have the proper dogs, I have guineas, and when anything aerial comes over, the guineas alert. When the guineas alert, the dogs run to the guineas, and they literally look at the guineas to see what's up in the air. My dogs have killed birds of prey several times. Master key, yeah. I'm gonna make a carrier, an adjustable carrier. It's got a little stability to it, and we're gonna put that on the market. James said at the time, these are the good old days. How right he, yeah, right now is the good old days. I've been saying that for fucking years. Now is the good old days. 5 years from now, we will talk about how low, you know, your ammo prices are super low right now. Your ammo prices are super low right now. Go buy ammo if you think you want ammo. Do you think that carrier for the bolt cutter would fit a Mossberg Shockwave? I'm sure it would. I think our hydro carrier would fit a shot. Well, I know our hydro carrier will fit a Shockwave. Scully needs to train the generals. I think you're about to have a lot less generals. I think that's what's about to happen. I think you're going to have a lot fewer generals. Ammo tax-free in Florida. Yeah, I think we're tax-free in Tennessee right now too. I know all gun safes are tax-free. I thought ammo was. I know we have some times when ammunition and firearms are tax-free here in Tennessee. All sporting goods. Is that a woodland rifle bag? I probably have some woodland. This pile over here is like test samples and such. Those are short ones. Those are small ones. Here's one. If there was something was askew with this. I don't remember why we didn't ship that out. I think the boxes, if I remember right, I think the boxes weren't exactly matching perfect height. West Virginia has permanently made all ammo and firearms tax-free. Nice. Your non-chicken birds, you were talking about spelling if failing me. Guineas? Guineas? I moved to Belize last year from Indiana. Had to sell all my guns. Do you like Belize? Are you pleased there? Are you a diver or something? Why'd you go to Belize? Scuba? It's in a hydro and motorcycle saddlebag. Got it. Tax exempt at some stores. Ammo never seems to fall under that. Got it. Ammo's cheap right now, though. I think we're about to have an ammo sponsorship. The manufacturers, the owner of the company is coming out here, maybe next week. I gotta be going. Ammo is the best way to let's say ammo is the best way to acquire cheap gold and silver. Are we talking trading? Is that what you mean? Look at all these shirts. I have all of these. I have all of these. If I ever win the lottery, I'm headed to Defiant and Sturgis with a box truck. Nice. Yeah, definitely good stuff, right? We have the Department of War shirts available, shipping out Monday. 5.56, averaging around 40 cents a round when you buy cases, and even drops to 36 here and there. Yeah, I thought 35. I got told a few weeks ago that we are not getting any more miscellaneous imported for ammo manufacturing, and DoD may be assuming control of the Stafford Act to maintain domestic supply. Yeah, but they're full. They have ammo. They have ammo. And maybe you're right? Maybe you are right. I would prefer that anybody who wants ammo go get it right now. Like, why roll those dice? It's at a good price right now. You're probably not going to see a better price, and if anything, it's going to climb. Especially with all the wars and rumors of wars. Plus, once all your ice wars start happening, I sell plasma to buy ammo and such. That's awesome. That's awesome. I do not have the time to go sell plasma. I suppose if I needed money, I mean, that's the way to do it, right? Did you see that Trump is going to hang a presidential portrait of the auto pan? It's already up. It's been up. It's been up for fucking months. It's already there, dude. They fucking keep crying. They've been crying about it for months. Accuracy through volume 0331. Definitely get it now. 300 blackout subsonic, 40 cents a rate. Yeah, you're not going to beat that, man. You're not going to beat that. You know what's not fucking elevated up in crazy price? 50 cal. Go buy 50 cal. It stays pretty stable. Trump offered Omar back to Somalia. But they were, okay, so you guys, Ilhan Omar, you know that her parents, she was from the governing party. You know, her parents were the governing party of Somalia. The people overthrew, they fled the country and ended up in the United States, right? She comes from royalty. She is not for those people. That's all a fucking act. Are you still storing food? I watched your videos. I'm sure you have plenty. Just curious. We have food stored. You guys can buy MREs dirt cheap right now. Unfortunately, they cost $25 a case to ship them. So, you guys can buy MREs dirt cheap. Find out point of order, find out where they're shipping from, get yourself and a couple buddies together and go pick them up, and don't pay that $25 a case shipping. But you can buy MREs right now, and we're talking 1 or 2 cases for $35. I would assume if you're buying 100 or so cases, they would downward depart that fucking cost per case. And if you went and picked them up, it would save you a lot on shipping. I think I hate her more than any other politician. Yeah, she's a goddamn terrorist. She hates the fucking United States. So does Ocasio-Cortez. You know, she's fucking worth millions of dollars. You know, she went to fucking very expensive schools. All of those people that play like they're fucking street and from the hood. What was that ratchet bitch name out of Texas? What was her fucking name? Jasmine Crockett? Fucking millions of dollars in education. You're aware of that, right? Those people went to all of the fucking schools you cannot afford to send your kids to and should not send your kids to. They're all communist fucking educated. Warlord royalty. I want the gun of Rambo. That's right. I want the gun. Bring me the gun of Rambo. Which Rambo? Somali royalty sounds like a contradiction. Dude, Somalia used to be nice. Somalia used to be like the French Riviera. Iran used to be very nice also. They went through all those fucking estates and chewed all the rebar out. China put boats out there and bought all the rebar that those motherfuckers cut out of all those buildings. You seem to be very squared away. Why those solar? I don't have solar. I have portable solar. Yeah, the British ruined Africa? Well, Africa was fine while the British was there. Show me some shit that the fucking Africans built. The Africa has roads because of fucking white people. Africa has farms because of white people. When you let the savages run the country doesn't run. It only runs when ruled by an iron fist. you don't want to be occupied by somebody, but the only reason Africa has anything they have is because of the occupation. As soon as all those people pulled out, same thing with India. Same fucking thing, all the places where that was. Empire. Any place there was empire, you had structure. Africa is ruined right now and there's no fucking British there. Kill the Boers, kill the farmers, right? That's why they have no food. That's why they can't farm. They won't farm. Second job is at an airport, Uber, and said, right on, dude. Yeah, make your money, bro. Fucking by all means, make all the money you can. Spark driver, Uber Eats, door on the way home from work, so you get paid to drive home. Yeah, absolutely, they have an app that merges that too, so you can work off one platform for multiple gig economies like that. Seaside Short, have a good night, buddy. School degrees are expensive and they're absolutely fucking worthless. What are you paying to get a school degree for? To become a communist? I mean, because that's what you become. That's what you get. The trade schools are cheap and worth, yeah, absolutely they are. You can come right out of school making 120 grand. How many degrees, how many people with degrees and multiple degrees are fucking working at Starbucks? What's Starbucks paying? 12? 15 an hour maybe? If you want to work for a company that's going to pay you decent for a company like that, you go work for Panda Express. Walk into Panda Express. They have their starting wages posted on the wall.
It's like 15 or 17.
Starts at 17 an hour. $80,000 for a fucking shift leader. $120,000 for a fucking store manager. $250 for a store manager, I think. $120,000 for an assistant manager. Panda Express fucking work. It just runs, man. Whether you like it or not. When you walk in a Panda Express, they deliver the same shit everywhere, and it's quick. It's on point. They greet you. They are happy to be there or pretend to be. I don't care whether you're fucking happy or pretending to be, but I don't need to see your fucking your shitty attitude. Starbucks closing down 400 stores. Yep, they're also building more. They just opened one right here in Paris. They're closing them down from areas where crime is let to run rampant, where they're not enforcing laws. Just like all your pharmacies and QVC and all that shit. They're pulling them out of the fucking hoods and ghettos. My kid's in college to become a doctor. Plumbing may not be for her. That's perfect, Jimmy. I want my daughter to fucking have a degree. That's good. Unfortunately, your kid is competing against people that are being put in with low grades, right? They're passing fucking people out of the DEI shit. That's still happening. Bucky's, Chick-fil-A pays. Yeah, Chick-fil-A pays well. I think Panda Express fucking beats them out though. Bucky's is impressive. If you've never been to a Bucky's, man. If there was a Bucky's within 20, 30 minutes of here, I'd eat lunch there every day. Surgeons are kind of like plumbers in a way. I want my doctor to be a great plumber. When my son gets back from his summer at Polyfail, oh, that's cool, man. In a couple of weeks. He has a plumber's assistant job lined up for 18 and a company truck to drive. All he's got to do is show up. If he shows up to that job and does more than asked of him and doesn't stand and never get caught doing nothing, he will fucking rise very quickly. $2.44 Spencer is the new homestead. Just answering your... Right on, dude. Good. Vascular surgeon definitely like plumbers. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to jump off here. You guys have a good night. Thanks for hanging out for a few minutes. Check your text and emails. Amanda sent a text and email out. I think there's a 20% off code. Anything you order with no code, most likely will ship Monday. So we'll see you guys. Have a good night.